Good afternoon, everybody. It's time to talk about how to put up party lights on an outside deck. And you can see I have a nice, over at the Rancho de Rosie and Jenn, we have a very nice pergola overhead. It was built about 2.5 years ago. And we're to the point where we're really fixing things up outside now. We have the patio set, and there's Jennifer. Say hi, Jennifer. She's unboxing some of the party lights there.
Welcome to the Rancho.
Yeah, welcome to all viewers across all platforms here. We have a lot of people follow the wherever you're watching us. Bienvenidos and welcome. You can see we have some really pretty Chinese party lights here, multicolor. And I bought, what do we get, 8 packets all together here? Yeah, we got a lot. I probably went overboard. So the thing is, we want to sort of lay them out so that we can get a symmetrical pattern around the top of the pergola here, the front and the other side. And to do that, you could do it a couple different ways. You could take each string and measure the effective distance between the end plug here and the last lantern, about 6 inches beyond. You don't want to include the very long cord at the end because you want even spacing on the lights. And you could take that distance and measure by 8. And then that would tell you how many feet you could put up. But I prefer to sort of start at the center line here at the front of the pergola and lay a string down in each direction coming off each side. So like Jennifer's laid down here. And I'll now take this up here and I'll turn this to sort of make this corner right here. And then she'll go ahead and I'll lay another string on this end. And gradually we'll work out, we may have enough to hit the gutter spout behind the gutter spout, and then come across the pergola, the side, then the front, and then the back, and then come across that side.
I'm pretty sure we're going to need all 8.
Yeah, we're going to need all 8. So we'll go ahead and finish doing the layout, and then we'll see where we stand. Well, Jennifer got them all unboxed. They're all laid out on the ground now. And basically, with putting the loops in, you know, you don't want to pull these straight across. You want to have like a little graceful loops. They look a little better that way. So it should be enough with the loops in it to, you know, to make it around the pergola very, very easily here. Now the trick is, our electric is on this side. Up here we have a GFI protected outlet in case of you know, any water hazard or water meets electricity. It'll immediately cut off this circuit, so it's protected. So we want to make sure that your male end is at the very end, closest to where your power source is going to be. So we're now going to start at the center mark here, and I'm going to tie these two, this male and female, together here and bring them tight together to maintain the same spacing. If I just went to install them, you can see how much slack would be between, how much distance would be between the lights. So I need to tie these in tight and then connect them. I have some galvanized roofing nails here that'll be pretty rust resistant. And we'll go ahead and we'll probably, I'm looking at whether we want to loop it. We have to make the decision whether on the inside or loop it on the outside. I think around the front it would be pretty cool around the outside here. But you have to check visually how that would look. And yeah. It's really kind of hard on the side. Probably on the outside we'll just loop it and then loop it across the front here, so across the very front. So I'll tie that up and get up the ladder and set up the first one at the center line. How we doing, party girl? How we doing up here, huh? Look good. We've hit the center line. Now all we have to do is loop off the sides and get some graceful looping done. Actually, the layouts is the real work. The rest of this should really go easy now, right? First string up, and you can, it's always best to sort of stand back a little bit, check it out, and see if you like the way they're going to loop. And I really like that. It's not a very deep loop, but it's not a very shallow loop. So it's going to look pretty when they're all lit up there. And then of course you can straighten them up and, you know, so they're hanging in a vertical position instead of sort of being offset. So now I'm going to go ahead and hook on the next string here, making sure to respect the distance between lights. You don't want to have there's a really long lead on the end of that light cord. And you don't want to just plug it in and loop it. You've got to you got to bring it in tight to maintain the same distance between the lights so it looks very uniform. All the party lights are set up across the right side of the front. Now we want to turn the corner, and I'm going to stay on the high 2x2s up there as I make the corner and keep them looped. There'll be a slight sight line block here, but it's fine. It maintains the uniform level of those party lights, which we want as they go across there. So I'm going to turn the corner and get them looped on. This is the way we do it, Party Central.
So what are you doing?
Hanging these lights. Giving you beauty on your outdoor deck here for the evening, huh? Better Homes and Gardens, the party deck.
That's
trying to maintain the spacing of every student. Putting that up, trying to maintain. If you keep them at the same size, that looks on the ground, huh?
Looks muy bien.
Muy bien. And later I can come back and I can sort of straighten them all out so that they hang vertically. Of course, over time gravity will start.
Right.
I'm going to finish up this side and we'll see you when we get down the other side, alright?
Awesome. I'm going to drink some coffee while you're at it.
Supervise, that's what you do.
Alright.
Okay, you can see overhead there, the spacing really worked out well behind me. Turn this around, you can see a little better with the loops and everything coming off the side. And just the perfect amount of lights to run down the side here. I really preferred that they stay on the pergola as opposed to coming over to the rain spouts. So that should be perfect. So of course the rule is what you do to one side, you do to the other. And what's going to make it exceptionally easy now is the fact that we already found the center line and laid out in advance. So all we have to do is do our looping on the other side and we will be all set. And these things are going to look what? They're going to look beautiful tonight, aren't they? Awesome. One side done. Now what do we got to do? Do the other? Are you kidding? Are you serious?
Get that ladder.
Get that ladder, get going. Well, you said you were going to crack the whip today. You meant it. Alright, I'm on the job. What I did a little smarter this time, I sort of pre-strung them together on the ground, and you can see how I looped them through. That way I can get them up here a lot faster and you know, get it done more efficiently here on the ground. So here I go. Yes, ma'am. I salute you. Yes, don't drop that salute till you do. I know. Sorry about that. I'm learning. All right. Time to make the turn now. The front is done. Make the turn and do the same looping down the side, and hopefully everything will work out well. We might have to put a very short extension cord on the end there, but we shall see when we get there. But we were smart. We laid out the male end of the plug here closest to the outlet up there, so we shouldn't have any problem. What are you doing?
There's a little baby tomato and a strawberry.
What am I doing?
Put it out and you plant that. And you are...
I'm done the lights. They're up. They're all done. All the party lights are up. And they're going to look awesome this evening. And yeah, you can see looped. And because we did the layout beforehand on the ground, we really had perfect symmetry, and the number of lights that I bought, the number of strings, was just perfect to cover the pergola. Now eventually I want to set up a extra covered box up here and have a switch box down lower to just throw the switch, but for now I just got it plugged in. And yeah, what can I tell you? Everything turned out real good on this this project. So try to get another video with Bobby around later this evening, and I'll show them all lit up at for now, I want to thank you all for being along. It's very easy to hang up party lights outside and get them symmetrical and get them looking good. The trick is make sure you find the center of where you want everything to start from. And then once you find that center, just lay off from both sides and things will come out beautiful, okay? Thanks so much for being here today as we hung up the party lights. And tonight when Bobby comes over, they should really look extra good when they're lit up. So we'll see you. Thanks for being along.